All right, all right, all right. Yes, welcome back to another episode of What's Your Take Media podcast. We know you've been missing us. We know. We just had a little hiatus, but we're back, like we never left for real. You know.
Back for the very first time.
For the very first time.
I like it.
Yeah, so I'm your host, Sara Rosina, joined by my co-host.
Good brother, Sean Blaze.
Yes, it's good to be back together, bro.
Yes.
We got another season. We in season 6 here.
All right. You look
season
relaxed.
6. A little bit.
You've been traveling out here.
Yeah, a little bit.
All
I got a little color.
All right.
A little color. I can get some. Black people tan.
That's right.
If you didn't know, we tan a little bit.
That's right. You didn't went all around the world. Forgot to tell me it was vacation time.
I ain't about to around the world. I was out there in the ocean floating.
See?
Yeah.
All right.
Nervous. If something happened, hope nothing happened. If I fall off, that's it. Life is over. Just take me, Lord. I repent, Jesus. I'm coming home. We talked about it. Like, what's wrong with
I'm
us?
sitting here in the parking lot wondering why the doors are locked.
Well, we's back. We gonna get you a trip in too, Sean.
That's right.
Make sure you got your passport, sir.
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
I love it.
So we just gonna move on into it. You know how we do here on the show.
Yes.
So of course, what we traditionally like to do. There it is. Yeah, I think it's traditionally. No, it's 5.
It's 5. Yeah.
Okay. We like to move it to entertainment news because it's entertaining.
Why not?
Yes.
Yep.
So what you got, Sean?
Woo!
Got some fire?
It's coming
Got some fire.
back to the smack heard around the world.
Okay.
All
yes.
right, all right.
Yes.
Big Willie versus Pookie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a way to put it. I don't think I've seen that. There should be a meme. You should create a meme with that.
Willie,
See how that goes. See how that goes.
So Chris has finally come back.
Yes, he has. He's been stewing.
He came back the only way he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even said it in his special. He was like Big Muhammad Ali. And itty bitty me. I was like, oh man,
snap.
That was cool. But
David and Goliath.
Did you see the special?
I have not watched it yet. I knew you would jump in, but I'm hearing mixed views. I heard he ain't funny. He ain't never been funny. That's what I'm hearing.
Who in the haberdashery?
A lot of people didn't say it. A lot.
Sacrilege. But
I can't lie. I never thought Chris Rock was like hilarious. I've never thought that. Never. Like
you
ever.
Go out into the ocean.
Ever.
Float around. You start to lose brain cells.
Seriously. Now, I watch him on the tube. Like I said, Pookie. I've seen New Jack and
Pootie
Boomerang too.
Pootie Tang.
Well, no, I wouldn't think about that movie.
You ain't watched Pootie Tang?
Heck no, I ain't watched it.
You ain't watched Pootie Tang?
No, I did not.
Oh, my God.
That's one out of how many, Sean?
Put it right with Deadpool. But,
I'm not watching that one. Though. Deadpool, I got you, but I'm good on Pootie Tang. That's just not one I'm just jumping for joy to watch.
The Stockholm Syndrome.
Just give me clips. Send me clips on YouTube or something.
No.
Okay.
But so it was good. I mean, he went at him. Oh yeah.
Was that the whole special?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was like the ending though.
Oh, the ending.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And now people online, well, he shouldn't have retaliated, but a year ago it was like, that couldn't have been me.
That's people. They so fickle. That's why you got to do what you want to do. Yeah. Don't listen to them.
And old Big Willie mad at Netflix for giving him a platform. But Sarah, I love you. But if somebody gave me $40 million to tell you,
but yet you slapped this man on one of the biggest platforms.
$40 million
on TV. 40. Just let it go, Will. It's done. Right, it's done.
40 million.
Just it's done. Now.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I didn't know? I had to actually go look. So you remember the whole entanglement thingy?
Who doesn't?
So was that Will's first time hearing of the entanglement?
That's what we don't know what really happened. I mean, we just the outsiders.
I went and watched it. He looked like a man that just found out.
He's a great actor too.
All right.
Because I'm standing firm. Years ago, my uncle, he lived in Los Angeles, and he told me something about them too, and I was like, for real? And I was like, so when this news came out, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what that kind of lines up with what my uncle told me. So he had told me.
Was your uncle having an entanglement?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm finna tell you.
All right.
Now, my uncle had said that he knew that they were swingers. No, I didn't know. I didn't what?
Wait, who's Swinger?
The Will and Jada.
So what was he mad about the entanglement for?
That's what I'm saying. There we go.
He didn't have somebody.
Ding, ding, ding. I don't know.
She broke Swinger etiquette.
Maybe
That's what it was.
That's what it was. That's what I was saying. Not what I heard him.
The little boy.
The little boy broke it. What is the boy's name?
He's a singer.
Yeah. We ain't heard nothing since, have we?
Nope.
I can't think of the boy's name. Y'all know his name.
Nope.
Yeah, but there you go.
Yeah, right. John.
Yeah, so when it came out, I was like, and then they was acting like it wasn't for real. But then the truth came out.
So that's why
I'm just sitting here like this the whole time.
She was surprised that he was mad. She was like, yeah, it was an entanglement. Okay. I
bless him, Lord, bless him.
But Chris got him.
Speaking of, I just gotta say this. Speaking of swingers, so I had went on a cruise.
I don't know where this is going, Sarah.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's a PG show.
Yeah. No, we wake up, Right. So I'm, apparently maybe I'm last to know, but I heard there's a thing that the people do that swing, like on their houses, like on the door. They put a pineapple on. Okay, yeah. I didn't know about the pineapple.
Am I right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That was a guess.
So they do that on the cruises. Yeah, we just gonna go on and bypass.
Skip
on past.
Right,
now, let's be clear, audience. Neither one of us is swinging. We just heard this is a thing. Okay, don't be running nothing back talking about Sarah and Shy. Say, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Get the full episode. Checking out clips talking about, no. Right. We like to eat pineapples.
That's right.
Okay. All righty. All right. Well, that was nice. Okay. So, Mike Epps got himself in some trouble, you see. Mm-hmm. Apparently, he had a show in Indianapolis. And this story here hit home for me because, you see, I work for TSA. If you didn't know, I work for the TSA, Transportation Security Administration at the airport. Mm-hmm. And so, one
must
thing.
Be paying you good to say the whole name.
Yeah, you got to, Well, some people, it's not clicking. It's not clicking in their head. So then we had the blue shirts, we screening. Okay, there you go. All right. So he was at the airport and brought a prohibited item with him in the carry-on.
What he done brought?
He done brought a loaded weapon.
Loaded?
A gun.
Loaded.
Oh. Yes.
Why who after,
so apparently
who after Mike Epps?
Apparently he forgot it was in his bag. Do you know how many passengers forget guns in bags?
You have a good weekend. No. It's time to go home.
No.
You forget.
No. What I had somebody, they work with me. Of course I can't say their name on air. No. But they was like, I wouldn't trust you with my kids if you forgot you had a gun in your bag. Like, how do you not know where your gun is?
It depends on where you grew up.
Okay. Let me get some insight. Okay, you from the hood. I ain't from the hood. So I'll.
It's a good babysitter watching.
Okay. But you got to. Okay. Doc, I ain't coming down on Mike, because he's just like everybody else. Like, he's not the only one that has done this.
Really?
But. Yeah, you ain't. You're not getting arrested.
Sounds like a pet
but.
peeve.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's a
lot involved. It's a lot involved.
Is that right? Okay.
There really is. Right. So, currently they seeing, they submitted some paperwork because you got to do that to see what's going to happen. Okay. Hopefully ain't nothing. Yeah. Maybe a fine or something.
Loaded.
Yes. Now, I will say this. More than likely, it's probably going to be a fine. I mean, that's going to happen.
Who is Mike Epps?
What?
What did he play?
Day. For real?
Come on, keep going.
Day from Friday?
That's Mike Epps. All right.
Ooh, he's still Lord.
So he probably still rich.
Well, yeah, he got somebody. He's still acting.
Well, why you need a loaded weapon?
What I'm saying, Sean.
Don't you pay people for that?
I don't know, Sean.
Okay.
I don't. Right. He said he forgot.
All right.
Yes, but in case you did know, you cannot take loaded or in just a firearm. Period. Not even in peace.
TSA commercials on here.
What I'm saying, you can't do it, folks.
Trying to make your job easier.
Stop it. We don't want to find them. No, you can't do it, but you can check it in your check luggage. Okay.
There you go.
Of course, there's things you got to go through. You got to go through certain things. But anyway, yeah. So last but not least, Lisa Marie Presley passed away here recently. This is the daughter of Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley. Now, we know Priscilla Presley, her mom, from those infamous Naked Gun movies. You know, I love Naked Gun movies with Leslie Nielsen.
Yes.
From the 80s, you know, those was funny. Those was hilarious.
Those was hilarious.
Matter of fact, what's name was in there? What's his name? OJ Simpson.
The Juice.
He was coming down with the bobblehead when he fell down the bleachers. Okay.
Known someone was wrong.
So Priscilla, the mom, that's crazy too, to outlive your child. That's so sad when you outlive a child. I just wanted to say that. That's so sad. Yeah. But so she didn't went on to glory, but she had 2 kids.
Priscilla died?
No, Lisa Marie.
Yeah.
Now, Lisa Marie is the one that briefly was with Michael Jackson. You are not alone.
Why you briefly? Why you got to bring up old stuff?
Because it was brief.
It wasn't brief.
We barely remember.
It was Michael. It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
He briefly dated her.
Doesn't matter. They was married.
I know, I didn't want to say it. There you go. What they annulled the marriage too, probably. It was that short.
Yeah, they're rich.
But anyway, this isn't about Michael Jackson. No. So anywho, Lisa Marie didn't die, but she had 2 kids. She had a daughter and a son. Now the son committed suicide, bless his heart. His name was Benjamin, back in 2016, I think. Somewhere in there. Okay. So the daughter's still living. So you know, Graceland is a thing. Like some people feel like they still got.
Wait, are these Elvis's kids?
Yes. So these are his grandkids. So Lisa Marie was his daughter, and then she had 2 kids. So
Lisa Marie had 2 kids?
Yeah. So this is all not by Michael. Okay, don't get your hopes up.
Good talk.
So they would have been a good thing though. That's a lot of money.
It would have been.
Okay, so you already know Graceland is popping off. Like people be still talking about they see Elvis sightings. Like it's a thing. People love Elvis Presley. So it's making all money. It's making all money, right?
Priscilla? Wait, who died?
Lisa Marie. Keep up, Sean. Keep up.
Why are we talking about Priscilla? I'm confused.
Because Lisa Marie died, and they having a fight about the trust and the money from Graceland.
Who's fighting?
Priscilla is fighting with the granddaughter.
What they fighting with the granddaughter?
Because she wants the money.
The granddaughter want the money.
Well, the granddaughter is supposed to be the trustee based on her mother's will or whatnot. Oh. But Priscilla saying, no, she was supposed to talk to me because she amended it without telling her. So drama. Oh. Yeah, I'm saying it's Graceland, man.
Shake, rattling, and rolling
Shake,
going on.
rattling. Yeah, I remember that TV show. Yeah, it was a lot of money,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
So that's the news.
Nothing tear a family
Just
up.
terrible.
Yep.
Just terrible.
Yep.
So they said they seemingly was together at the funeral, but they said they could smell some tension in the air. Yeah, because Priscilla didn't file the suit.
Smell like millions.
Citing, no, that ain't right. That's irregular.
That's
so,
right.
yeah.
Speaking of regular, where's Megan Thee Stallion?
Why are we bringing
I just
up
thought about
Megan?
that. Where's Megan?
Why?
That woman's a national treasure. Where is Megan? Megan is gone.
You know who was a national treasure? Olivia Newton-John was a national treasure.
Now, hold on.
Sandra Dee.
Michael Jackson has a movie coming.
Yes, he does. I was sure you was going. And Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan too.
How would you bring up the same?
It's
people?
2 Michaels. I'm saying I'm excited about Michael Jordan film too. It's about time they putting some light on that. Them Jordans, the Jordans,
you said the wrong
Jordan
J.
tennis shoe
Whatever.
that people still buying. Whatever. Still people losing their lights and houses to get some J's. It's a movement, y'all. It's not the right movement sometimes, but it's they have them in rap songs. J's on your feet. You know what I'm saying? It's still a thing.
Really?
Are you kidding? Isn't that crazy though? Just think about that. How long did Michael Jordan retire? How many years? That shoe will never not be a thing. Like for real. That's like other athletes have shoes. No shoe moves like an Air Jordan.
Yeah,
Nike got all the bake with that deal.
How long Michael Jackson been gone? Because people still moonwalking.
They do. I like some Michael Jackson.
I
ain't got no issues.
I'm just making you.
Yeah, but I heard his. Ain't it his nephew or something? I seen the picture that's playing him. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. You all excited about the Michael Jackson film, but I know more than you do. Okay.
It's about Michael.
I see where your passion really is.
Someone is moonwalking.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
All righty.
So you say all that to say Priscilla
still doing TikToks to Michael Jackson songs and his dances. This is true.
Yeah.
He's
I'm with you.
left a print in the world.
Yep. So Priscilla is suing her granddaughter.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that sad?
Thank you for that.
It is Graceland, though.
There you go.
I mean, I get it.
All
but
right.
no, don't do it, y'all. Don't do it.
All right.
You see old boy from Sugar Sweetie Pies, they didn't gave him some time. He done.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I used to take care of that dude in the bank.
Oh, for real?
Oh, I used to help him.
Wow.
Nice guy.
That's
Well,
wild, man.
Will. Seemed like
Well,
nice
I
guy.
ran setting up,
Seemed like nice
if you're
guy.
hiring a hitman.
Right, yeah, seemed like nice guy. Yeah.
You're like, dang, against your family?
I mean,
it wouldn't even probably even worth that
it's-
much.
the
How
money
much
is-
money was it?
It wasn't a couple. It was some hundreds, 100,000 or something like that policy.
That ain't enough money. That ain't enough.
No, not to go to jail.
They just had an article on People. This guy, oh my gosh, just won with the Powerball in California for 900. After they said before taxes, it was $997.3 million. He just bought a 25 point something million dollar home in Cali. I couldn't even be mad at him.
No.
I mean, this mug is lush. They had the pictures. I said, man, because at first I was looking like, you know what? If I got that money, I wouldn't even do that, man. That's a lot of money. But then I'm looking like, that wasn't even a drop in the pot.
I'm sorry. What would you do?
What? I don't need a home that extravagant. Now, would I want something nice? Sure. But you know what I would want to do, Sean? This where you at.
What's that?
Let's build on this money.
Oh.
Because you bought the house.
Okay.
You own it. You got to maintain the house.
That's right.
Now, you know you finna get a high-end car, too.
That's right.
You got to maintain the car.
That's
Meanwhile,
right.
money's coming out. Is any money coming in? So that,
see.
you know.
There
Yeah, but
you
I
go.
don't need all that. Because it's me. Who gonna what I need all this house for?
See?
But the mug is lush.
All right.
It's lush.
We need an investment podcast
We
partner.
do.
And we
We
can kick
do.
this over. You know,
Yeah, just kick it up, kick it up.
When you win $1 million, go see. You know, we
Yes,
should do
you
that,
get a
but-
car. You get a car. You get a car.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
But yes, but here, this is where we review movies and TV shows.
yeah.
So let's come back
You know,
around.
our rants are legendary.
I think so. I would think so. I think so.
Went from Priscilla to Megan
Yeah.
to Michael.
I feel like every episode we come
Yeah,
around
it's
back to
some
Megan.
kind of-
I don't know why we come about
Woman
around to
is a
Megan,
natural
but
wonder.
But there
talking
you go. There you go.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So first review of this episode,
Yep.
the actual review that we planned for. It will be none other than a series that we actually have been reviewing since it's been on.
What is it? 3?
Yeah.
Is this 3?
This is actually season 4, part 1.
Did I miss something?
That would be none other than Joe, Crazy Joe,
Yeah.
from You.
You.
That's on Netflix.
You was good.
Yes, it is. So, okay. So let's just back it on up. Let's backtrack on up, back it on up. So season 1, we see now. Actually, You actually started out on Lifetime. I remember because I was like, "Ooh,
Lifetime?
Yes, it was on Lifetime at first.
Haberdashery.
I know.
What?
So it started. The season 1 started off on there, and I was kind of watching it because the lead Joe, I was familiar with him
Yep.
from when he was on Gossip Girl. I can't even think of his curly haired name right now, but y'all know what we talking about. Yes. So so it was on Lifetime. So he met what was her name? Lord, I forgot her name. Guinevere. So Guinevere, yes.
You take notes?
Of course. I've been doing that since we've been on the show, so don't try to come for me on the camera. He know what's up. Right. Yes, so Guinevere was the first woman that he was obsessed with, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So then from there, we went to season
Killed
2.
her.
Right. We killed all of them. Okay, so and then I'm trying to see, make sure we catch the people up. Okay, so
right.
Guinevere.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right.
She go.
And then season 2, Love popped in,
Yep.
and then we found out at the end of season 2 that Love is just as crazy as him.
Yeah, she tried to get him.
Yeah. So then
But he
in
got
3,
her.
they gets married.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they had a baby.
They got a baby.
Which I'm still
They left the
wondering
baby.
if that's actually his baby. But no, maybe it'll come up later.
Who else, baby? What
I don't know. I feel like that
Did
could be a
she cheat?
plot point that they could bring
Okay,
out
okay.
later.
Yeah, you're
but
right,
yeah,
you're
so
right.
he had the baby,
Yep.
and then season 3 ended. She died. He
She
killed her.
gone, yeah.
He killed her.
He got her from-
And the baby he gave to the male couple.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
You got
So
to let the
then
baby live.
but then see why he was married to
Yeah.
Love. He fell in love with the old girl.
With
What
black
was her
girl.
name? The black girl, Kate. Yes, Kate. Her name was
pixie
Kate.
cut.
No, that's not her name. Her name is Marianne. So Marianne.
I can see how you get those two confused.
Yeah. Well, Kate's in the new season, and so here we roundabout. You just I got to applaud the writers. This is a hard task to keep us entertained like this.
Oh my goodness!
And so season 4, here we are, part 1, which is great because actually tomorrow, what's today? Well, we're recording in the studio today on the 8th of March. But I think either March 9th. Yep, March 9th. Part 2 is coming out for this season.
Really?
So I think the last 5 episodes.
Nice.
They didn't broke it up. They gave us about 30 days to stew on the first for five episodes.
Gotcha. All
and
right.
now we ready for the second half. Yeah. But so now he's in London. Oh. You know, he just all over now. Jaleo.
Yep.
And it's quite interesting of what they're doing. Now, this is the only thing I don't really like. It could, maybe I'm tripping. I was like, maybe I should go back and watch the other seasons. But I know there's narration. We like that part of the show because we're hearing his thoughts because the dude is crazy, right? Even though he's in denial that he's crazy. But, you know. So it just seemed like, there's an awful lot of narration. It's like every moment, like minute to minute, it feels a little too much.
Does it?
Just a little bit. Okay. I mean, just a little bit irritating. Now, I'm still watching it. It's just a little bit. Now, is it me? Was it like that all the shows? Like I said, he's always done that, but it just seemed like it's just so much. I'm like, can I just watch y'all interact?
No. So the writers did a fantastic job keeping us in the story.
Right.
Because in the first couple seasons was, yes, he's crazy.
Right, he's stalking.
We know he's stalking. We know he's going to fall in love and inadvertently kill somebody.
Right.
Right? And then convince himself that it's okay.
Right, I'm doing it for you.
Cool.
I'm doing it for
That's
you.
Cool. And then he may or may not find
psychopath.
A woman that's just... you talking about the woman?
No, him.
He may or may not find a woman that's just this crazy.
Right.
But this season, they've turned into a whole big game of Clue.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that love threw me. When they put her in there, I was like, oh, snap. Yeah. Dang, you crazy as hell.
And he met, so look, he could have been out of this.
Yes.
If he would have just killed one.
Just one.
He
can't help himself.
And he had to let her go. The one, he stalked her all the way to London.
He sure did.
And
we still ain't seen no real interaction yet.
He didn't kill people for less.
Right.
And he could have had his whole life. And he was like, nah, I'm going to let this one go.
Yeah.
What?
Right. I don't know. Okay, so the way they got it is, it's cracking me up this season. So Joe is trying to not do what Joe does, which is kill people.
Right.
Okay, he's trying real hard. He was doing real good. Yeah. And then it's just funny because it's like you
trying hard.
But
because he woke up and there's a dead body on the
table. But he didn't do that though.
Yeah, but your first instinct is
chop the body up and hide it.
Right.
Well, because it looked bad. It looked bad. Yeah, right. Nobody would have believed that he didn't do it. Yeah. So he had to do what he knew what to do, which was chop the body up. But it's funny because it's showing you are what you attract.
That's right.
Like you can't get away from this. Even if you ain't committing the killings, you still attracted it.
Somebody. and what about the woman?
The Kate lady?
Yeah. Now she good and crazy.
Yeah. I was looking like when, of course we start the show and she with the guy. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like at some point though, it's going to be a switch up.
Yeah.
But then, the old boy got killed. I was like, yep, there go the open door.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, she was trying to act like.
To be her.
No, they already showed us who it was. It's old boy.
Who?
Oh, Lord.
Who was it? Did I miss something?
Yes, you did.
What I miss?
They already showed us who the person is that had been taunting him and sending the messages. It was the guy. I can't even.
That doesn't narrow it down for me.
I was gonna say more. Okay. I'm gonna say okay.
All right.
So it's crazy. I can't think of a whole lot because he's been in the background. They did that on purpose. He wasn't obvious.
That's right. When they was at the rich
because at first I thought it was old boy that had feelings for her that she grew up with. He's somewhat obvious. I was like, you probably because you jealous. Right, but it ain't even him, dude. It's old dude. I was like, where you come from? Left field.
Right.
It's been you all this time.
It's been you all along.
All along it's been you crazy
like it.
Crazy MO. And then he's like a very well known person.
Yeah.
Like he's got a
he's
high
political.
Yes, political. Yeah. So I'm like,
him.
dang.
Yep.
Makes you think what the politics is.
Oh man.
Well, I won't go too deep. But yeah, so it's real interesting. The characters and whatnot. You got these high society people, which is funny to me because with Penn Bagley, that's his name, the Joe character.
Do you need a high IQ to use the word and whatnot?
No, anyone can do it. Anyone
and what not?
What's not? We can all do it. We can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just
try it tomorrow.
It's interesting to see Penn Bagley really just kind of weave on in with the high society because his previous popular show was Gossip Girl, and it was high society teens.
And now,
but he was the outcast because he didn't have all the money. He got into school on a scholarship. So it's just coming to me now. It's similar going on. I think that's hilarious. We should probably do something with that. But yeah,
I'm not watching Gossip Girl.
No, I don't expect you to.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, they did reboot it. It's not as good.
All right.
But yes, so just mixing in with high society. Of course, you got all these different personalities.
Yeah.
And the killings have begun.
Okay.
Yes, so nice. I'm interested in seeing what these
next
5
me too.
episodes is going to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kate got to get got.
Yeah, because so far, who has he actually killed? No one, has he?
He hasn't actually.
No, he just chopped the body up. Not that that's good.
I'm sorry.
But
are we so
just chopped it up.
Desensitized that we can say, oh man, he just chopped the body up.
Yeah, put it away.
And whatnot.
Hit it. Just hit it from sight.
That's right.
Hit it from sight.
I love it.
You know. I don't know, though. He could end up in an entanglement with Kate, though. A little deeper.
There it goes.
So some could, I'm trying to protect you, Kate.
They can murder together.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
You think she'll end up like that? I don't see that on Kate. I don't see it on her.
What'd you say earlier? You attract what you eat or eat what you attract? I don't know
who you are. You attract who you are.
Good talk.
Do you know who you are?
Show them who you are.
Yes. So far, what would you, GTS for the viewers, what would you give the gut to see score?
A good 8.
Yeah, this is definitely an 8.
Yeah, definitely 8.
Yeah, if you ain't watching you need to wake up.
Yeah, go on watch it.
I don't want to say, some people be like, if you ain't this, you need to kill yourself. We ain't going to say that. But
who says that?
Somebody just said it. I was at a karaoke show on the boat.
Did they like
and somebody was like, he was to the audience. He was like, if you don't know this song, go kill yourself. What?
Oh my.
We didn't know it either. We didn't know it, but I was like, I'm good. I ain't gonna kill myself.
Is that a hashtag?
It could be.
We
should look it up. Oh, okay. All right.
Hey,
so
what's the other Netflix show we used to watch with it was somebody, he was black though, and he was French.
Oh, Lupin.
No, that's not it.
Lupin.
No.
He was the jewel thief.
Yeah, no. It was a black guy. His son was mixed. He was French.
Lupin.
In the house.
Yes.
And they stole.
She had the white girlfriend that was the mama.
I said the son was mixed.
I know.
What else?
Well, she could have been Puerto Rican.
And
okay, that's right.
Yeah, the show. Yeah, it was called Lupin.
That's what it was called.
That's exactly.
I don't know where they're at with that. I hope they bring it back. That was a good show
that
we have reviewed. Go back into archives and check that on out on our stuff that we didn't say when we started the show.
Don't pull me in this.
I didn't say
That's
it.
because you ain't say hello.
That's
hello,
okay.
Hello.
Threw me out.
Just threw everything.
That's all right.
Off.
I'll say it at the end.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Or you might see it on the screen if you're on YouTube.
That's right.
That's where we are. YouTube
and whatnot.
And yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next review, of course, this is one of those big movies that we was all waiting on. Saw that trailer.
Yep.
Good old Marvel. They
right.
know how to bring the heat.
They do.
Yes, they do.
Actually, I'm feeling kind of bad for Marvel.
Well, can I say the name of the film?
They single-handedly saved COVID. You know what I mean?
The movie I thought it was TikTok.
In the movie era. I mean, they was slanging.
It wasn't TikTok that didn't save it?
No, they were just slanging movies left and right, and then there was series and cartoons. Yeah. I mean, they was working.
Yeah.
And now they done slowed down.
They slowed down.
Slowed.
We got release dates.
We ain't got that. No dates.
we got release dates for things.
When was the last series? What was it? Was it Marvel or She-Hulk? Was it
She-Hulk?
She-Hulk, right. That was a minute ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, you get restless. You could always go to the Star Wars
Did
side.
you watch Willow?
I've started that. I actually got to catch back up.
Right. It was all right.
It was okay.
It was all right.
You know me. I love the original, so that was hard.
Yeah, that's true.
I see it, but they don't got the same flavor.
That's right. Oh, and the Mandalorian. He out.
Mad Mardigan. Not a woman. Okay,
right.
you got to watch the movie.
That's right.
But to know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yes, I loved Willow growing up.
Yeah.
So, you know, they just rebooting
It
everything.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Would you introduce?
Yes, so we're doing Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. That's the full title.
The Wasp was in the title?
Yes, Ant-Man and the Wasp
Yeah, look at her.
Quantumania.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. So, yeah.
Good talk.
Okay, so of course, it was directed by none other than Peyton Reed,
Yep.
who directed the other two. Look, 3?
Did he?
Yes, he
Oh,
directed the other two.
Ant-Mans?
Yes.
Really?
I actually went back recently, about 2 months ago, and rewatched both of them on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And
We have got to find a way to get a check for that.
I'm saying, and they got a good deal too. If you want a package, you could get Disney.
You sell that. You gonna sell
ESPN.
something.
Okay. But yes, those Ant-Man is some great movies,
Oh my
especially that first one.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Peyton, he did directed this, and this is what I found out too. I just be loving directors and producers that just go from these different ends of the spectrum. He then directed one of my favorite movies, which has actually become sort of a franchise. There's so many of them now. The first Bring It On with Kirsten Dunst and Gabrielle Union. Spirit Fingers. Okay, so we'll just move on.
What was it about?
Cheerleading.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, no.
Okay.
Gabrielle?
You guys know it. Yes, a young Gabrielle Union. This is back when she was in 10 Things I Hate
know
About
what
You.
you're talking
I'm like, I know you done seen Bring It On. Talking about some
I
bird.
done seen the commercial.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, I ain't seen the
It's
show, but I
must
did.
be
I saw
some
a commercial.
toros in the atmosphere. I
Toros?
said bird. Oh, okay, yeah. That was the
Bring
chant,
It On
the
challenge
cheerleading
next
chant.
TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, everybody know when I sing that they know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Bring it on.
There you go.
But yeah, so he directed that.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Peyton.
What?
But yes, so
He's come a long way.
yes, he
Yeah,
has.
yeah,
Yeah, that was
okay.
2000.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Bring It On was in 2000?
Yes.
How
Does
old
it
is
make you
Gabrielle
feel a
Union?
little? Makes you feel a little
No,
more
how old is- I
seasoned as a
thought
person,
Gabrielle
don't
was
it?
in her 40s.
We don't even want to get into that, but yes, the lady looks fantastic for her age.
Is she not in her 40s?
She is late 40s.
And it was in 2000?
Because she's older than us.
It was
buddy.
in 2000.
She's older than us. Let's be clear. No, yeah, she's actually older than Dwayne Wade, if you didn't know, by quite a bit.
Guess black really don't crack.
It don't.
That'd be dirty.
It's
All
nice
right.
and beautiful.
All
I
right.
can't tell you how many times I say my age and they don't believe me.
Really?
Nowadays, I just kind of sit back and just chill,
Uh-huh.
and then somebody will ask, "Wait a minute, how old are you?" And, and I'll say it. No.
Funny.
They was like, "Man, I hope I look like you when I get your age." Hold on, slow down. Don't say it like that.
That's right.
That's kind of not a compliment.
Right, that's right. I see
But-
where your heart's going.
Yeah, I
but
see. I think so.
Your
I
body,
think I see
your
where
body and your heart going two
the
different ways.
the tone is not lining up with that. Yeah, but yeah, so
I'm sorry,
Gabrielle
Ant-Man.
looks good. Yeah,
And,
I don't know how we veered to Gabrielle from Ant-Man.
it's
Oh, the director.
your
Okay,
fault.
there it is. There's so much that you can, talk about
Yeah.
when you get to certain.
That's
things.
right.
But yeah, so good job, Peyton. Yes, and of course the good old infamous do 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 the score for Christopher Ant-Man. I love the theme. The
Oh.
theme music.
He has a theme music.
It's a little song that plays when Ant-Man is on.
Really?
It's an original score, just like they have the Avengers. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
That's how you know Avengers is
I didn't
on.
know Ant-Man
That's
had
how you
one.
know Ant-Man is on.
What?
Yes, you got to go back and listen.
Girl, you pay attention
So
to
they mixed
everything.
it. They mixed it just a little bit, just
Okay.
add a little piece
Yeah.
of flavor on it.
Okay.
You know that's a thing. They do in movies, Sean, like Wonder Woman, Superman. Okay, so if I has a little theme song, theme music. Okay.
Yep, right.
Alrighty. So yes, Christoph Beck was back, with his music magic.
Yp.
To fill in the film. I loved it. All right.
There you go.
So I know you's about ready to go in. Now,
So
I didn't read a little bit about Cain the Conqueror.
Cain the Conqueror.
And we got to shout out
Ooh.
Jonathan Majors.
Wait,
we got to shout out Jonathan
what
Majors.
You know about Cain?
I know a little something.
What'd you
I mean,
know?
I watched Loki.
Okay.
We reviewed
okay,
it on the
okay,
show. Go
all
back,
right.
check that out,
So
ladies and gentlemen.
So when you say you read about Cain, did you just
a little
Google
bit,
about the movie?
Yeah, I ain't read no
Okay,
comics.
all right. So
I ain't got time for that one.
You don't know who he related to.
Nah, we ain't. No, I don't
okay,
know all
all
that,
right,
sir.
all right,
but
all
was
right.
that in this film? No, let's stay in this
I
film.
don't know if the comics gonna release it.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's a Stark.
I like.
There you go. Let that sink in.
I like Marvel.
He's Tony's great.
Okay, alrighty. I like Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but when I was looking up this movie and trying to, get the background after watching it and everything, I'm reading on Cain. My head started hurting.
Really?
It's so much stuff. I'm just like, I'm tired, Jesus. Help me, Jesus.
Yep.
I'm just a little piece. I'm gonna take a little piece of this pie
Yep.
and put it, because
It's a lot.
yeah, because even watching the film, I had to go back and I read like a synopsis of everything that happened. And I was like, this thing started to click in my head. Because at first I'm watching, like, okay, I'm watching this, but I guess because I don't know what's going on for real,
Right.
I was confused.
So it was lots of plots. So you had the Wasp and Cain when they first met. What's her name?
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay, there it is.
I was gonna say Catwoman.
One of my favorite, maybe
but
one of my favorite actresses.
But
Yeah.
so you had her and how she really left a demon in a universe,
Right.
And then she was up,
Right.
And then you got that plot. Then you had
Yeah.
the plot between. Scott trying to figure out life after.
All right, I
after
loved how the
Thanos.
movie opened, by the way. It was classic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got Scott and Katie, who's a different actress.
Right,
Katie
yeah.
Lang's relationship on how she wants to save the world.
Right,
Scott,
right.
like,
She got her a suit, too.
That's
she wanted to be a
right.
part of the team.
That's right.
Rah, rah.
That's
Okay.
right. And then you got the original Ant-Man is just nuts with ants. I mean.
Oh, yeah, Michael Douglas.
He was just
Michael
he was
Douglas.
just tripping with it. So anyway, but you go through all that, then you got Cain. His whole thing, he just want to go home. Cain just want to go
to
fight.
do harm.
Well, he said he's gonna leave our universe alone.
Just ours, huh?
Well, you got to give a little, get a lot sometimes. So the whole movie, I loved it because it didn't take a while to wind up.
Okay.
They gave you a couple jokes
Jokes.
and then
Yeah,
right on in there.
Right, I was like, dang.
Yeah.
We right on in the realm.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, we went to see it in 3D. Oh my
I
gosh.
did too,
Did you?
by mistake.
What?
It was an accident.
There's
I
no
was
accidents.
I was looking for a time right after work.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
realize it was 3D.
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
wasn't happy about it because I don't really like 3D films, but it worked out.
Why don't you like 3D?
I just don't. I want to watch it regular.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want stuff coming at my face.
Touche. All right, gotcha. But it was good. Now in the comics, Cain so they call him Avenger level threats.
Yes.
So Thanos is the Avenger level threat.
Okay.
Galactus, a big, he's more.
We ain't seen him yet.
No, I
Yeah,
don't know what Galactus is.
Okay.
MODOK is actually an Avenger.
Okay, yeah, I know that
level
name.
threat. They jacked. I don't know why. They just brought him in like comedy relief. MODOK is like a huge.
Oh, later. Just give it time.
He's like
He'll come together.
He's dead.
Maybe they'll go back. They can go back in time. It's multiverse here. We're talking about
I got you.
multiverse.
So in the comics, there's Shield and
Yep. Know
there's
about
Sword.
Shield. Yep.
And then there's a group called AIM.
AIM. Okay. Yeah.
And Hydra. But
Okay, I know about
AIM,
Hydra. Yeah.
AIM is,
Captain
is
America.
more the.
Okay.
What?
The first Captain America, first Avenger, Hydra came up in that conversation.
Okay, good. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
bad guys.
They had
Okay,
the
all
thing,
right. All right. Okay, I'm
the
back.
Substance,
I'm back.
the source.
Yes, you're right.
It was
you're
a
right.
thing.
Yep. There
Okay.
you go.
There you go. Check it out.
Yeah, but he was like the leader of AIM, and
Oh.
yeah. Oh, he gave them a heck of a time. But so I was like, he died? What? But yeah, yeah. And the only big letdown to me was that Cain. He didn't seem as powerful. Like the first time we saw Thanos on screen, it
Yeah.
was just a cut screen.
Right.
In credit. We like,
Right.
he gonna be trouble.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean? But he didn't really seem. I mean, he seemed like a good boxer.
Okay.
He was turning that man up.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was. I didn't think he was gonna make it.
Gave him a couple two
I
pieces.
didn't think he was gonna make it.
I was yelling at the screen, wrong movie.
Right.
This is not Creed.
Right. Speaking of Creed 3, Jonathan is out here doing it, making all the money. Two number one movies. You better do it, sir.
He was whooping them.
Right.
Yeah. But
okay.
Yeah.
So Kang, for what I've read, so Kang discovered the multiverse.
Yep.
And he has all these different versions of himself, which was one of the end credit scenes we saw.
Yep.
Now, one of the versions of himself we saw in Loki.
The Council of Kings.
Yes, the Council of Kings.
Yep.
And then we seen one of those variants in Loki, which I'm hearing there's a season 2 for Loki coming. And he's going to pop up again.
Just now hearing that?
Well, I didn't. I heard it earlier.
You know,
we actually have said it on the show.
Who is the smartest person in Marvel? It's got to be Jonathan. John, what's his name?
Who?
The dude to play Kane.
Oh, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan.
You got to get to know Jonathan.
Okay, so
he's a nice-looking young man.
He didn't pick.
Well, you know, black is beautiful.
You roll
okay. All right,
roll
let's
on
keep
back
going.
on your boat.
Just
but
keep
look,
going.
but he didn't pick he didn't pick the role.
Okay.
To where he's gonna be in the next several movies as somebody.
I mean, it's good stuff.
As a different Kane. I'm like, man.
Speaking of which, he is going to get so far. He's going to show up in the Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and then he's going to show up in Avengers: Secret Wars as Victor Timely. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got some big stuff coming. You know, Marvel just gonna keep this thing going. Keep this thing going.
I do wonder who the Avengers are going to be now. Cause
who we got?
Yeah, I mean
She-Hulk.
Iron is she was never an Avenger. Iron Man gone. Captain America gone.
Who is here? Let's start there because that's just gonna make me sad.
Hawkeye.
Okay.
Hawkeye deaf.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch dead. Yeah.
I said who is still here?
The Hulk in Thor.
Okay.
What? No, what Thor's off world, isn't he? Oh no, is he back?
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Yeah, she was an Avenger. Yeah, she was an Avenger.
She was. Okay.
She was an Avenger. Black Panther was an Avenger. Yeah, I know. And the only other thing I can think is because I keep seeing them set up children.
Right.
And so there
was
the Young Avengers.
Oh, that makes sense because there's a Young Justice League.
That's right.
Why not?
What's his name? Scott's daughter was a Young Avenger.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
The
Probably
girl,
set her up in that movie.
The girl, Kate Bishop, I think her name. The girl that Hawkeye trained.
Yep, Kate Bishop. Yep.
She was an Avenger, and then it was a lot. I mean, and then Thor had a daughter.
Of course. We saw her in the Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Well, you just named all things they have set up.
That's right. So
gotcha.
Anyway,
okay,
we'll see.
All right. So overall, I mean, I thought, of course, visual effects. I mean, these days it's so easy now. Was popping. I definitely got some Star Wars references, like when they came and we realized there was a civilization out there, and it just took me to Star Wars when they were on that planet and they had making them doom, and they had them canes and things like this. Yeah, it made me think of some of the characters from there. I was like, okay, well, I guess it's all relative. Yes, but definitely good fight scenes and all that good stuff. So what would you give the GTS score?
Ooh, I'm going to stick with the 8s today.
The 8s?
Yep, I'm going to stick on with the 8s today.
Okay, about a 7.5 for me. Right there on the edge.
Okay, that's because you saw it in 3D.
Yep. So I'll watch it again out of 3D.
There you go.
That may help me. All right.
Just a little bit.
Well, that was actually the 2 reviews we had for this episode, even though, we planned for 2, but you got a lot more.
And whatnot.
But that's what you get when you subscribe to What's Your Take Media. That's right. That's on, you can subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts. You see how I did that? Set that on up. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Pretty much any podcast platform, you can hear our voices. They're crisp and clean. Crisp. And then you can, of course, watch and see these beautiful faces on YouTube.
Do you feel
under What's Your Take Media?
Do you feel bonita?
I do.
Good.
And then you can also see our beautiful faces on TikTok And yes, and you'll be seeing more of that to come here.
That's right.
And yeah, and hey, if you'd like to be a guest, if you've been a follower, of the show, then we have guests on. We like doing that. We really do. We like to hear your take, okay? Because it's what's your take. Go ahead and send us an email. What's your take media@gmail.com to inquire about that opportunity.
That's right.
And we'll do that.
And today is the first day of Meg Watch, so please, if anybody's seen Meg Thee Stallion, please let us know.
Okay. And so we're going to move past that. All righty. So once again, I have been your host, Sarah Rosina, joined by my co-host.
Good brother, son.
Yes, and we are signing off.
Boom.